Hey guys, I know it's been a while. I'm back doing another review. This time I'm covering another film. This one is from 2013. Uh, this one is from 2013, and the movie is All Hallows Eve. I'm covering All Hallows Eve. This film, excuse me, I'm a little sick. It's actually a pretty cool film. I actually loved it. I mean, it's just got like classic written all over it. You know, uh, basically the film is about a woman, a babysitter by the name of Sarah, and she's taking care of two kids, and she's taking care of two children, Tia and Timmy. Okay, she's taking care of them, and basically what happens is Timmy finds a videotape in his bag, and they throw it on, and it goes into like a anthology, which is pretty damn cool. You know, anthology. It's like an anthology of three short films that all revolve around a clown by the name of Art the Clown. And Art the Clown, and they all revolve around this clown. The first story basically was about a woman who, at a train station, she meets this mysterious clown, Art the Clown, and then the clown traps her and takes her like into this dank room, like a tunnel, almost like sewage system. Put it at that, and kind of like that. And then she meets the two other girls, Kristen and I believe Kristen and Casey. No, Casey's a girl, the one that gets captured. Sorry about that. I think there's Kristen, and then there's another. She meets another chick, I believe Sarah. She meets them, and one of them gets pulled away by this unseen creature, and then our lead in the short films, Casey, gets pulled away, gets knocked down, and then wakes up on a table. It's like all these demons, and then one of the demons who looks like Jeff the Killer. I swear to God, he looked like Jeff the friggin' Killer. He takes a knife and he proceeds to cut the baby out of a pregnant woman. And meanwhile, that's good. And they pour blood into like a gold goblet, a gold chalice. And then after that, Satan appears, and the demons are rip off Casey's clothes. They see them rip off her shirt because and then then Satan proceeds to rape her, and the film ends. And she's looking at it, looking at this girl, like, what the fuck did I just watch? But anyway, and she tells Timmy, no, they're not going to watch it, so I'm going to bed, and then she watches the movie by herself, the next parts of the film. And it goes on that's basically like a trilogy of film, it's kind of like Creepshow, put it at that, kind of like Creepshow, kind of like that. It was like an anthology, like three short stories. And the second one is more of this woman who's home alone, and she's talking to a friend, and she tells her about that her husband is freaked out. And oh no, let me go back a bit. Let me backtrack. I'm kind of backtracking here. Let me backtrack. Basically, the film, and at the end, after the first short film, she tells Timmy and Tia to go to bed. Tia hears a noise. She creeps into her brother. She goes into her brother's room, knocks out. Goes into her brother's room, falls asleep. And then after that, we go to the second short film, back to Sarah, the babysitter, who watches the short film. Yeah, who watches the short film, and who watches the short film, and who watches the next short film. This has to do with the woman named Caroline who moved into a house with her husband out in the countryside, and it's her first time out there, and she's had to get used to it. And then they see the clown, and she said that her husband had a nightmare. Her husband had a nightmare, and then he painted this picture of a creepy clown, creepy face. And she was like, as the power goes out, she's being chased, believe it or not, by a freaking alien, which I thought was pretty cool as well. And then she is running around the house like when the alien gets her, pulls her away. She's pulling as the alien is pulling her away. she pulls the sheet. She pulls the sheet off of the painting and it's Art the Clown. And then she shuts it off again. And she thinks that she saw Tia or Tim. Then it goes back to our lead, back to Sarah, who's watching this film. And she thought she saw Timmy or Tia after awake, running around awake after he told them to go to sleep. And then she tells him. She goes up and checks on him, and then they tell her, well, we are late now. You just stop checking on us like every 5 minutes. You don't need to be checking on us every 5 minutes. It's just weird. And so she goes back and watches the final short film, which is about a woman driving on a freeway, heading back, a costume designer going back to New York. She stops at a gas station and she sees this guy throwing out a clown. Well, the clown is obviously Art the freaking Clown. And the owner of this gas station, who also did the voice of Caroline's husband John, I forgot about he kicks him out, tells him, what the hell is wrong with you? Taking a shit and spreading it all over the wall. There's, in the bathroom. What the fuck is wrong with you? Kicks him out, tells him to give that guy a 10. Then Art the Clown leaves. And then he's filling up the gas tank with the costume designer. And she asks for directions. He gives her the directions. And here's the sound coming from the gas station. Inside the store. Sorry about that, my voice. And goes inside the store. Then the costume designer follows suit behind him, like minutes after he does, and finds that Art the Clown has murdered the gas station attendant. Has murdered him, and she runs out, calls the police, just to call the police to let her know, basically say that there was a murder. And yeah, there was a murder, and so yeah, basically goes from there. The clown appears next to her behind her in the car. Then she leaves. She kind of gets into a little car accident. Almost gets into a car accident. She runs out and she tries to. And the clown gets her and starts beating her with a rope with knives on it or stuff like that. And then he has his whole thing with knives and stuff. And she picks up a knife, stabs Art the Clown in the eye, tries to run off. And tries to run off. And she runs off. She runs into another driver who we don't know the name of, into another guy who tries to help her out. And as they're driving off, asks her she's okay. She says, yeah, she's being followed by a guy. And then this black vehicle, sort of got creepy. This black freaking vehicle comes up from behind her. Comes up from behind him and starts honking at them and pulls next to them. And it's Art the Clown. And he shoots. And he kills the driver of the vehicle. Gets into an accident. The costume designer shoots up on a table, kind of like the first woman wakes up on a table. She's naked and stuff like that, and her arm. We start saying that her limbs are missing, her arms and legs are missing, her breasts. Art the Clown amputated her boobs, amputated her breasts, and I think you see the lower area and it says pig. It's kind of like Jack Ketchum's The Girl Next Door at the right crime, something like that. Don't remind me of all that. And then it cuts back to Sarah, the babysitter, so she's kind of creeped out. She's taking out the video, and all of a sudden she sees the clown walking up to all of a sudden the clown walking up to the screen, kind of putting his hands on the monitor, on the screen, kind of like glass or like a screen, kind of there. It's kind of like a mime in a way. And the tape switches to the house, to the house that Sarah's in, and starts seeing herself, and she looks, and on the couch behind her is. On the couch, sitting behind her on the couch is Art the Clown, and he tries to. So to take out the videotape, and she finally takes it out and breaks it. And she thinks that Art is dead, or that Art is no more. She hears screaming coming from the bedroom. She walks into the bedroom, and lo and behold, I'm not giving away the ending. But anyway, so I thought the film was pretty good. The film does star. It's an independent film. It stars. Katie McGuire, Mike Giannelli, Catherine Callahan, Marie Mazer, Gillian Leon, Cole Mathewson, Sidney Freihofer, Jennifer Castellano, Jennifer Schimmel. Anyway, so yeah, I thought the film was actually pretty good. I liked it, but I thought the film was actually pretty good. I thought the film was okay. Let's start off with the writing. Now, the writing was decent. It was pretty good writing. Well, not pretty good, but kind of decent writing. The dialogue was pretty good. It was alright. It had like that cliche stuff. Let's go into the uh, let's see, acting. The acting was some pretty good acting. There was some overacting here for some of the characters in the film. And then we have then we get into cinematography. Cinematography was okay. Um, the camera work was good. Lighting was good. It was pretty damn good. It was good. Let's see what else. Sound. Let's go into sound a bit. There were some scenes in the movie where the sound was kind of low for my taste. It was kind of low because it seemed kind of low. Like they had trouble with the post production of the film, like the sound editing. I guess sound editing didn't turn up the sound, whatever. But anyway, enough of that. So yeah, sound was like only probably negative because it sounded kind of low at points in the film. Special effects were good. There's some pretty good gore in it. No CGI gore, thank God. It's all real, like good makeup effects of gore. No CGI gore. What else? I guess that's pretty much. Soundtrack was good. It kept you engaged in the film. Picture quality was good. I like the picture quality. I saw that on YouTube, so yeah, I like the picture quality. It was pretty cool picture quality. But all in all, I thought the film was good. I liked it. Yeah, I'm kind of like surprised at myself that I actually liked the movie. So that was my review for All Hallows Eve. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Like I said, comment, rate, and subscribe. So then, like I said, let me know what you think of what you thought of the film in the comments. If you liked it, and yeah. That's pretty much a review. And before I go, to let you guys know, I have an Amazon account and an Amazon wish list. So if you want to send me films from my Amazon wish list, feel free to do so. Just private message me, PM me, let me know if you're gonna do it. Let me know beforehand if you're gonna send them so I can give you a shout out. And yeah, peace. That's my review for All Hallows Eve. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.